Welcome back to my kitchen. On a recent cooking episode, I showed you how to make a few things raw. One of them was this most amazing spaghetti with zucchini noodles as your pasta with a spiralizer. Delicious, and all based on this fabulous marinara sauce. It is so good. So I wanted to do this quick episode to show you just how to make that in a real short episode so you can find it fast and make this for yourself when you need a go-to recipe, even to have this handy in the freezer. I was surprised that the recipe I made on that cooking episode was as the recipe, directed, but it was one meal, 4 servings. So I divided it up into 2 for myself, froze the other half, and Kerwin took that to work with him yesterday, which he loved the extra garlic that I put in it too. So I'll share this with you real quick because I've got all of these tomatoes still left. I bought a big batch from Costco because I assumed that to make a tomato-based marinara sauce, I was going to need a lot of tomatoes. You only need 3 tomatoes and then 12 sun-dried tomatoes. I used about 16 to 18 because they were kind of small, it seemed like. And it seemed to work. So here's how it goes. Now I've used up all the tomatoes, so this is a triple batch, and this is how big it looks. So in theory, this is going to be 12 servings. I filled up this container 3 times with tomatoes. Just chopped them up, didn't take any of the ends off or anything. All I did was take off, these little green things. That's all I took off. And apparently you leave these on the tomatoes, it keeps them fresher for longer, which I didn't know that. So that's all I took off. Then I added 12 cloves of garlic for 3 times the recipe, but my cloves were like super big. So this is like 1 clove, here's a clove. I mean, look how big that thing is, right? So I've probably really got like at least double the recipe, probably easy, safe to say triple the recipe for garlic. The dates calls for 3 dates, so I've got 9 of them in here for my triple recipe, and these are the sun-dried tomatoes. See how little they are? They're kind of cute though, right? But they've been soaking for days because I just had the soak water sitting in the fridge and just haven't gotten around to it yet. So they are nice and soggy soft. Oh, side note, when you put garlic, that's what I'm holding, into a Vitamix, you do not need to peel all the papers or even like cut off the ends. It will get completely blended in. So that's what I've got so far. And I'm trying to be a little bit more prepared this time as I do recipes. So get this, I actually have some things, measured out already. Could you believe that? It also calls for, but I did it wrong, 1/4 cup olive oil. But I'm 3 times in the recipe, so just realized that now. So here we go. I'll do 2 more of these real quick. We will throw in for the olive oil. 2 and 3. And what I was gonna do, so you guys could see, not tons of stuff to see, but you can see the little mess that I operate under. And I'm totally okay with it, because you know what? I only want to clean once. And let's see if you see okay? Maybe I should put you back there. Ooh, that might work. Okay, cool. There you go. Here I am too. So I got my water machine is right there for my pH balanced water. So I got the olive oil in, 2 tablespoons of parsley, so times 3. I don't know, I just cut off a hunk. That looks pretty good to me. And I don't worry about taking the stems off or anything. I just kind of throw this all in. So that's on top. And 3 teaspoons of salt. That's tripled. And it was a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So a little bit less than, 1/2 teaspoon I put in. And there you go. That's it. All I did, I've got a little bit of the soak water left just in case. You can see that without me spilling it, not really. In case I needed a little bit more liquid. But this is all we do. Blend this up real fast. Watch how the Vitamix works. yeah. Oh yeah. That's really good. I love the garlic in it. I totally love the garlic. I've got 2 random pieces of parsley that didn't get sucked down, so I'll just take those out for now. Here's the consistency of it so you can see. Awesome. That's really cool. And with the Vitamix, what you could do is you could save some of your tomatoes for the end. So blend it all up to get the garlic and the parsley broken down, the dates and the sun-dried tomatoes too. Get all that, blend it up, and then add in some chopped tomatoes and only have the Vitamix on like level 1, 2, or 3, and it won't totally pulverize those tomatoes. You have little pieces left, so if you want a little bit more texture in your sauce, you could also add some onions, and this doesn't call for it. I mean, the garlic is super savory all on its own, but you can even add some chopped onions. Put those in with the tomatoes at the end, just kind of mix them in. You'll have a little bit of chunk texture, which is always very interesting when you're eating raw. Texture is great. And you can also warm this up without killing it by turning your Vitamix on and just leaving it run for a couple minutes. It will warm up at any of the levels. You can do that. So you could warm it up fast, quicker, of course, just let it keep, running for maybe a minute or 2 on high. If you did it after the tomatoes and the onions were in and you didn't want to break those down, just run it for 6 minutes at level 2 or 3 and it will get warmed up as well. But not too hot so that you kill it. Pour it over your zucchini pasta and you're good to go. And so now you have it, raw marinara sauce. Let me look how much this is. 12 servings, right? So for a great dinner that you're having, this was basically one of those cases of tomatoes. So from Costco. So I had a few of the vine ripe tomatoes and a few of the Rome tomatoes, or the tiny on the vine. I don't remember. Anyway, I had partial of 2 different packs, but about 1 big pack from Costco would be this whole thing. And you're set. Talk about healthy. So that's all I wanted to share with you real quick. So, gosh, if anybody was here live, sorry I wasn't paying attention. But thank you for watching, and let me know if you try it. I would love to hear how you enjoy it. You may want to adjust the garlic a little bit for yourself, but I will post the specific per recipe ingredient list in this post, so you'll have that for a reference, and then you can just double, triple, quadruple it, however you want. This works great being frozen. So have a great day, y'all, and I will be back again with another recipe later.